morning light, we gather round the Breakfast Club of SandiCare, the best in town. News and culture, stories to share, inspiring voices showing they care. Oh, SandiCare, we tune in every day. With laughter and wisdom, they light up our way. From serious topics to a joyful spree, the Breakfast Club, where we all feel free.
Welcome to the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast. My name is Sue, and let me introduce you to the rest of SandiCare Breakfast Club.
Hi, I'm Cameron.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Hi, my name is Nan.
Hello, my name is Seth.
Hi, this is Ricky, a.k.a. Rick Nato.
Hello, I'm Kayla.
Hello, I'm Brianna.
Hello, I am Jennifer.
Hello, folks. Andrew.
That was nice, Andrew. What's up, y'all? It's Red.
And introducing Ramon, working the SandiCare soundbar.
Hello, everybody.
And introducing Delphina W. Gilbert, Administrator and Proprietor of SandiCare LLC and Assistant Producer of the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast.
The mission of SandiCare is to provide caring services that promote the improvement and quality of life for citizens with intellectual and developmental disabilities. This is made possible through compassion and integrity. We are dedicated to providing a meaningful and innovative environment through community engagement while addressing activities of daily living. That's SandiCare. I'd also like to say thank you to all of our listeners. You have been caring and devoted to this program. It is you that contribute to the well-being and learning process of our individuals.
In this episode, we are celebrating Black History Month as we delve into the trailblazers who achieved first in Black history, and that starts now. You're listening to the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast.
This episode, as we honor Black History Month, we are shining a spotlight on the trailblazers and pioneers who have made history and broken barriers in various fields. Today, we delve into the stories of those remarkable individuals who were the first in their respective domains, from the arts to sciences, sports to politics. These icons not only paved the way for future generations, but also left an indelible mark on our collective history.
Bessie Coleman, the first Black woman to gain an international permit to fly. Bessie Coleman was a trailblazing aviator. Born in 1892, she became the first African-American woman to earn a pilot's license, defying the racial and gender barriers of her time. Rejected by American flight schools, she moved to France to pursue her passion, earning her license from the Federation Aeronautique International in 1921. Coleman captivated audiences with her daring air shows, performing loop-de-loops and figure eights, known as Queen Bess. She inspired people of color to pursue aviation. Tragically, her life was cut short in a plane crash in 1926, yet her legacy as a pioneer in aviation and a symbol of determination, remains impactful.
Georgiana R. Simpson and Sadie Mossell Alexander and Eva Beatrice Dykes. The first African American women to receive PhDs all received their PhDs in 1921. In the early 20th century, African American women began breaking formidable barriers in academia. Earning PhDs in fields where their presence was revolutionary. One of the earliest was Georgiana R. Simpson, who, in 1921, received her PhD in German theology from the University of Chicago, marking a historic achievement. That same year, Sadie Mossell Alexander became the first African-American woman to earn a PhD in economics at the University of Pennsylvania, followed by Eva Beatrice Dykes, who became the first African-American woman to complete all the requirements for a PhD. These trailblazers paved the way for future generations, impacting not only their fields, but the broader landscape of American education and civil rights.
Charles Gordon, the first African American to win the Pulitzer Prize. Charles Gordon was a trailblazing African American playwright, actor, and director, best known for his Pulitzer Prize winning play, No Place to Be Somebody. Born in 1925, his work shed light on racial tensions and the Black experience in America, leaving an indelible mark on American theater. Charles Gordon also became the first African American to win the Pulitzer Prize for drama in 1970, breaking barriers and pioneering new narratives for Black voices in theater. Charles Gordon's influence on American theater is profound, as he carved out new paths for Black dramatists, infusing his work with complex character portrayals and social commentary. His legacy continues to inspire today's artists in pushing boundaries and championing diverse narratives.
Hiram Rhodes Revels, the first African American elected senator. Hiram Rhodes Revels made history as the first African American to serve in the U.S. Congress, representing Mississippi in the Senate during the Reconstruction era. Elected in 1870, he was a moderate Republican who advocated for the civil rights of freedom, freed slaves, and worked towards reconciliation between the North and South. In addition to his political achievements, Revels was an ordained minister and educator, founding schools and churches throughout the South. His legacy is one of breaking barriers and paving the way for future generations of African American leaders in the government.
Dr. Carolyn Jefferson-Jenkins,
the first African American president of the National League of the Women's Voters.
In 1998, Dr. Carolyn Jefferson-Jenkins of Colorado Springs, Colorado, was elected the first African American president of the National League of Women Voters. She became the 15th president of the league in its 78-year history. After joining the league in 1982, she served as a member of the National Board of Directors of the league from 1994 to 2002, and was the second vice president from 1996 to 1998. A native of Ohio, Dr. Carolyn Jefferson-Jenkins majored in social science and education at Western College for Women in Ohio. She received her master's in education and administration and supervision from John Carroll University in Ohio and her educational specialist degree from Kent State University. She obtained her PhD in urban education and administration from Cleveland State University in 1991. In 1994, Jefferson-Jenkins began her career as a public school teacher and administrator.
Oprah Winfrey. first ever woman to become a billionaire. Oprah Winfrey's journey to becoming the first female billionaire was paved by her groundbreaking success in the media industry. Launching the Oprah Winfrey Show in 1986, she quickly became a household name, with her show dominating daytime television for 25 years. Pioneering a style that blended personal confessions, self-help discussions, and in-depth interviews, Oprah's charisma and authenticity resonated with millions of viewers. Diversifying her empire, Oprah founded Harpo Productions, securing ownership rights to her show and leveraging her brand into magazines, radio, and film. Her business acumen, coupled with her media influence, propelled her to billionaire status in the early 2000s, breaking barriers and setting a precedent for future generations.
Colonel Frederick Drew Gregory, the first African-American space shuttle commander. Colonel Frederick Drew Gregory is a retired NASA astronaut and a pioneer in the field of aerospace. A former pilot in the U.S. Air Force, Gregory became the first African-American to command a space shuttle mission, leading the discovery on STS-33 in 1989. His contribution to space exploration and his groundbreaking achievements inspire many in the fields of science and aerospace. Throughout his career, Colonel Gregory exhibited exceptional leadership and dedication to advancing human spaceflight. He logged over 450 hours in space across 3 shuttle missions. His legacy extends beyond his time in space, as he paved the way for diverse voices and backgrounds in the astronaut corps, influencing the future of space exploration.
Fritz Pollard, born in 1894, passed away in 1986.
The first African American NFL football coach.
Frederick Douglass Fritz Pollard, born in 1894, was raised in Chicago, Illinois. In high school, he was an all-around athlete, excelling as a running back, a 3-time Cook County track champion, and a talented baseball player. Upon graduation, for a short time, he played football for Harvard, Northwestern, and Dartmouth before receiving a scholarship from the Rockefeller family to play for Brown University in 1915. Pollard led Brown University to the 1916 Rose Bowl. The 5'9", 160-pound back was the first African-American to play in this prestigious game and the second to receive All-American honors in college football. He later signed to play for the Akron, Ohio Pros in the American Professional Football League, the APFA, in 1919, following Army service during World War I. In 1920, the Pros joined the newly founded American Professional Football Association, which later became the National Football League, the NFL. As a professional player, Pollard immediately earned a place in pro football history as one of only 2 African Americans in the new league. Football experts indicate that Pollard was the most feared running back in the game. Fritz Pollard led Akron to a championship in 1920. 1 year later, he became the first African American head coach in NFL history. He coached Akron until 1926 and went on to coach for NFL teams in Indiana, Milwaukee, and Wisconsin.
Gloria Jean Randle Scott, the first African-American president of the Girl Scouts of the USA. Gloria Jean Randle Scott is a pioneering figure in education and community service. In 2001, she became the first African American president of the Girl Scouts of the USA, showcasing her commitment to empowering young women. Her leadership marked a significant milestone in the organization's history. Scott's influence extends beyond the Girl Scout. With a distinguished career in higher education, she served as president of the Benedict College, advocating for education's roles in social change. Scott's dedication to service and excellence continues to inspire many in education and beyond.
Tia Norfleet, the first African American woman licensed by NASCAR. Tia Norfleet is a path-breaking figure in the world of motorsports, renowned for being the first African American woman licensed by NASCAR to compete in the ARCA Racing Series, one of the organization's premier racing leagues. Born in 1986, Tia's journey into racing began under the influence of her father, Bobby Norfleet, a former NASCAR driver himself. With a passion for speed and a dedication to breaking barriers, Tia has become a symbol of resilience and determination in a male-dominated sport. Tia Norfleet's presence in NASCAR represents a significant shift toward inclusivity and diversity within the sport. Despite facing challenges and skepticism, she has remained committed to carving out her place on the track, inspiring future generations of racers. Through her efforts, Tia seeks not only to excel in her racing career, but also to pave the way for more diversity and representation in NASCAR, turning her journey into a beacon of hope and change.
The Georgia Infirmary. The Georgia Infirmary, founded in 1832, holds the distinction of being the first hospital in the United States established exclusively for African Americans, located in Savannah, Georgia. It was initially created to provide medical care for enslaved people and free people of color, reflecting a complex history of racial dynamics and healthcare. Over the years, the infirmary involved expanding its services and adapting to the changing needs of the community. It has a rich legacy of providing health care and remains a significant symbol of progress in medical history.
Hazel W. Johnson, from 1927 to 2011, the first African American woman to become a general in the U.S. Army. General Hazel Johnson was a trailblazer in American history, breaking barriers as the first African American woman to become a general in the U.S. Army. She served with distinction in the Army Nurse Corps, where her leadership and commitment to excellence paved the way for future generations of military personnel. Johnson's dedication to duty and her groundbreaking achievements remain an inspiration to many. Throughout her career, General Johnson demonstrated exceptional skill in both nursing and military strategy. Her commitment to professional development and education for Army nurses helped elevate the standards of military medicine. Johnson's legacy is a testament to her pioneering spirit, leaving an indelible mark on the U.S. Army and the field of nursing.
The SandiCare Breakfast Club will return after this coffee break.
Hi, I'm Cameron. The Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast is available free on Spotify. Check this out. That I love you more than anything else in the world.
Hi, this is Jennifer. Like us our Facebook at SandiCare LLC.
Hi, my name is Marion. Follow us on Twitter at SandiCare LLC.
Hi, my name is Sue. The Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast is available on TuneIn and Alexa. All you have to say is, Alexa, I want to listen to the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast.
Playing the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast from Amazon Music.
Want to ask us a question? Do you have a comment? We will read and respond to your questions and comments on the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast. Email us at sandicarebreakfastclub@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.
Hi, Caleb here. Would you like to become a member of the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast? Do you have a waiver that supports people with developmental disabilities? Then contact us at sandicare12@gmail.com. You could be with us in our studio or through remote services.
This concludes this episode of the Breakfast Club of SandiCare podcast. We now leave you with an inspirational quote.
Once we realize we are all members of humanity, we will want to compete in a spirit of love. Muhammad Ali.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Cameron.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye and happy Black History Month.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
SandiCare is a proud member of the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce.
Driven by a community, strong and true. Developmental disabilities, they break through. With every episode